What is up, everyone? We are in week 3 of our series, Wonderfull, and we have a great story today. It's shorter. It's about 6.5 minutes this week. Last week was about 9 minutes. So let's jump right into it. For the first 5 minutes, you can do this at the beginning or save it till the end. Now, Thursday, I learned, had 4 or 5 baptisms, plus just a number of things made service go long. They cut most of those things. So on Sunday, especially at 8 o'clock, we came across the hall. It's time to do our small groups. Parents showed up within 12 seconds. It was kind of a nightmare. So we're gonna shorten things up a little bit on the onstage portion so we can get to this. I say all that to say, for 5 minutes, if you have time, discuss what does this thing. What important thing does this remind you of? And we're going to have some pictures, a clock, a calendar, a planner, helmet, lifeguard, parent, cell phone, and we're going to have these things. Kids are going to go back in their memory and go, man, like what is a cell phone? What do you do with a cell phone? Is there a story that you have? Maybe a funny story about a cell phone. Maybe what about a clock? The thing is, you're just having kids use their memories to recall things about those items that we have. And the reason being, because we're going to talk about how we can worship God. Get out of here. We can worship by remembering what God has done. So they're going to go across the hall after that. Again, it's 5 minutes. And you can save that till the end if you would like. So I know when I was in K1 this weekend, we didn't actually do an opening small group. We just played for 5 extra minutes because kids were coming in late. We lined up to go across the hall at 8:05, or I guess it was 11 o'clock. It was 11:05, and 5 more kids walked in as we were walking across the hall. So our room went from 8 to 13 really, really quick. So we'll go across the hall. We'll play a game, Maze Craze. It's on the screen. It's really fun, but it's really simple. It's like 4 corners. So we'll bring like 4 kids up on stage, and then their like teams will have to kind of tell them where to go and help them out. And so 4 kids will run around the room, but all the other kids get to play and participate from their seats. But it goes pretty quick. We'll do that and worship and our story, and then this is the change, and this is why I'm holding this ball, so I don't forget to tell you this. We're either going to play Zonk from the stage like we have the past 2 weeks. The idea was we would do it for 4 weeks. But we have had enough people to run our small groups almost like normal. And so 8 o'clock this last week was not. We had enough people, but we had some subs. And so I was really glad we didn't make them do all the stuff that you as a small group leader would normally do. But in the video, they have a globe that is inflatable. And they blow it up and it looks like a ball, and Carl throws it up and he catches it, and wherever his hand and wherever his thumb is where he's going to visit that day. And that's why we're at the Grand Canyon. The idea is I'm going to have globes like that for you, and so you can go to your small groups, and instead of playing Zonk on the stage, you could actually circle up and do these review questions, but throw the ball and go, hey, if you answer the question, then you get to like spin the ball and pick a place on the globe, almost on the map. So that's what's going on there. So that is not fully in the lesson plan yet as I'm saying this. As this uploads, I will be editing that. We also have a memory verse, fill in the missing word on a whiteboard. And we also have a coloring page. And so you can do all of those things if you would like. You can do the what does this remind you of? You can do the memory verse. You can do Zonk, but with a globe. Again, you won't have the balls because we only have one ball pit pool. But you have some options there. Now, if you're watching this and you are in as a sub this weekend, I would say this. The tossing the ball around and asking review questions is really, really easy. You can just go, hey, we're going to sit in a circle. I have some questions for you. Whoever I throw the ball to, you're going to answer the first question. You throw the ball, kid catches it, you go, great, here's the question. If they don't know it, you say, hey, you don't know, that's okay. Throw the ball to somebody else, and they'll throw it to someone else, and you ask that question. Memory verse, for the K1 and 2nd to 3rd grade, we have added the memory verse song to the I don't know, it's the Roku, your TVs that you have that have the verses on them, you can actually now play it there. So like with K1, they go, I can't read, how do I practice this verse? You can play it in your room. And then again, you probably, you can't necessarily do the erase a word with K1 because they can't read, but if you can get them saying it, then you can just say it over and over again, and that will work just fine. And then lastly, coloring page. And then when that's done, we only have 1 week left of this series, and then September gets here, and we have Labor Day, and then school starts, and then everything ramps up like crazy. So if you have any questions, holler at me. And again, I will update this so that way you guys have everything you need, but I wanted to get this out to you as early as possible. So have a great day, have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys later. But until then, peace out.